Game show where we could have just couldn't get over the hump in the ACC title game. We're looking to go against Colorado. Pop-Tarts. Good Colorado.
Glad to have you with us at the Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Fittingly, we have something that should be a most delectable matchup for anyone who loves a little flavor in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The Colorado head coach told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Deep in the end zone, it's Clinton. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Colorado's offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. They give it to him again. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really poised, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They think there's room to run to the right here. Breaks into the open. Bust through behind his pad. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And just nowhere. Oh, for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
The give to the back. Across the 45. Got a little grass. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Makes a catch. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. The Buffaloes trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driven back.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Back swinging for the goal line.
Yeah, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down. And dude chose to run out of bounds.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Flush to the left. He's going to take off. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll try the right side. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. The hand to the running back. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Silver. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. Third down coming. Fires to the middle. Working on the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Tar Heels come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Got to make the play on fourth. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. And the Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The running back has it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the gun to give to the back. Bulldozes his way through. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Clinton. Slips through the line. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this, if it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Just feeds the running back. Nowhere to go. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. He's going to get loose. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Going to the running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense. And
got it! They will score! Touchdown, North Carolina! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Hand it to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
Well, the defense was able to get to the QB, and I think that's what really creates the interception. Because of the pressure, because of the hit on the quarterback, it affected the velocity, it affected the accuracy of the throw. The defense comes away with a huge takeaway.
This offense has it with really good field position. Keeps it on the ground. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Drops back. It's Silver. Out wide right, it's Kendricks. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Turns it upfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quick give. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Powers inside. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Finds a man on the right. It's a running room at the 20. Touchdown, Colorado. Once he got some room, it was over.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the move. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to throw, it's Silver. They're working that left side. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Rashad Downs going up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Buffaloes will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage. Here. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with the Tar Heels head coach at the half, the message to his team in the locker room was, you can be the hammer or you can be the nail here to start the second half. So far, they've been the hammer. A terrific start to this game. They've got the blowout, the opponent on the ropes. But he said, we will be determined by how we finish strong. Keep hammering away. That's the kind of team we want to be this season.
Howie, thank you.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Going to the ground. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Silver. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kendricks. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Down to the 25-yard line, and he's got enough for a 1st down.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
2nd and long here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Working the ground game. Swapped immediately. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. They were all over it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Right side, it's Pryor. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Just not enough on that one.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PB in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. Crosses, breaks a tackle, and he might go. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter, and we'll see. If they can hold the offense here to 3 points, that might be the type of play defensively that may win you this game.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Touchdown!
fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Zings it complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. That's caught. It's Kendricks. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Finds his target. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Just smothered on the play.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's changing the play. On his man. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. And the Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're going to run it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And there's no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on second and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And the route is on.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw one first. Caught. There he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Buffaloes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Motion from the back. Drops back on first down. Takes the easy completion. Could not make his way to the corner. Long way to go on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Buffs. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to...
Trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Working that left side now. Turning on the Jets. He's at the touchdown, North Carolina. And the stomping has commenced.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back's got it on the screen. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He lets it fly. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's loose down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Colorado.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Gonna run it. It's Sharp. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Silver. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Second down to the air. And he gets rid of it.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Play action on first down. Working the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple of possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle. It's Pryor.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Oh, pressure's coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. The play fake. Out wide right, it's Godet. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down.
He's got it inside the 15. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Wants to throw again. Looking to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Buffs now use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Silver. Short pass. Oh, he's got Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Interested to see if it does the Pop-Tart celebration. Really can look that up. You know, I didn't have to play this game to know that, but I'm interested to know that.
And the big fella
I'm only positive I'm going to get a bowl trophy. Despite the blown ACC
It's always
title
interesting how
game.
people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They're all over him. Got his man on the right. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throwing right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You got 2 great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once. And the defense is
Not to
no matter how you do it. I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win.
Here it is.
Obviously, you worry about
They usually do come through. On the fucking Pop-Tart ball.
When you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.
MB Pop-Tart over here.